What's going on, Juneteenth family?
I have to take the lead because if I don't now, when will I do it?
These are all dance groups mixes from since 90.
And risks are important. Risk creates results.
Make sure that you surround yourself with not only the word, but with positivity.
Foremost, for having me on for Lunch and Learn.
We start off by wearing all of the hats. Pun intended right there. All the hats. But we start special needs children and civilians.
I have over 30 years plus experience as a quality professional.
We basically reconstructing what we took part in deconstruct. All the street maintenance. That's how we came up with street maintenance.
I almost had to deal with MCA Records at the age of 19.
Wait
I also partner with other daycare. We're not in a competition yet. We're not in a competition.
What's going on, Juneteenth family? Welcome to another edition of the Lunch and Learn session. I am your host, Kiara Green, aka MBG, and today we are going to continue this Women's History Month with nothing but greatness, okay? One of my favorite people on the planet I get to sit across from today. Let me jump straight into it with my pleasure. It is Miss Diandre Fuller that we have as our guest today, aka DeFit. Let me tell you a little bit about DeFit, all right? With over 3 decades of dance experience, I'm talking about a real dancer, she's here. With over 15 years of experience coaching and helping the youth, that's her. With over 8 years of experience as the best fitness trainer, personal trainer, health instructor, all of these things, she's here, okay? She has a background and offering a diverse range of group classes, catering to kids, teens, adults, seniors, everybody on the fitness level, okay? She gives you cardio jams. She gives you Afrobeat Aerobics. It's just so much that like I can break down and like go down the line with D. I'm just so excited today, okay? Her mission is beyond physical fitness, okay? Movement is medicine. She gives that to us every day on the daily feed, telling us how to keep our bodies healthy, how to keep going, how to stay active. Man, can we please bring up this woman, DFIT, right here? Please bring DFIT to the stage. I didn't even give the full rundown as I got too excited. I didn't even read all the accolades, but like I'm excited to have you here today. What's up?
I'm excited too. I'm in a little pain, so my energy is not, the reg, but I am here. Pushing through. Yes.
D called me. We spoke. We had a little I said, D, you're not feeling your best. You need to. She was like, no, we're not postponing. We got to do this. We got to make it happen. So I appreciate you being here today. So for the people that don't know, that's not familiar with DFIT, Diandre Fuller, can you please give us just a little background on who you are, your upbringing, and how do we get the DFIT that we sitting across from today?
So shout out to my mama because I know she watching. She made sure I was definitely active my entire childhood. I played sports, I danced, I did step, I did any and everything active. Okay. And it put me in a position where I thought I wanted to be an educator and be a teacher. And then it was like one experience with one of my friends. I helped her lose weight. And I was like, no, this is my purpose. Like educating, but just not in the classroom. It's just a different way. So, thankful I had an aunt that was actually into fitness. And I watched her from counting her calories. I went to the gym with her one time and she was doing push-ups. That was something I couldn't do, even though I was active. I wasn't busting out push-ups, and I saw her doing push-ups, and I was like, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah.
After that, it was just go. I just stuck with it. And I mean, it's my second love because dance is always my first love.
Okay.
So it became a new love for me that it changed my entire life. And I feel like it not only benefits me, but everybody around me, and especially my children.
Absolutely. We're going to definitely talk about the kids. With you saying that, fitness changed your life. You're not only physically helping people transform their bodies, but, on a mental level, that's what I'm saying. On a mental level, you give people the tools of like, it's a different level of motivation and commitment and dedication when, you get up every day, seeing your trainer or, whoever is your health instructor, or whoever is helping you and pushing you, show up. It gives you the motivation that, I have to do it. If they're here to push me, I have to do it. How do you continue to like have that energy to show up and be the example for your clients and for people that's watching you?
So I think it's just longevity for me. The whole fitness is not just like, oh, I want to look good. It's my life. Like literally it's life and death. Like our health is wealth and it's life and death. And if you don't take control of it now, and when you're forced to do it, it's even harder. So why not do what you should be doing for your health and your wellness instead of waiting until something makes you and forces you to have to do it? And that's what keeps me going. It's like longevity. Like I want to live a long life. I want to see my kids live a long life. So it's definitely longevity that keeps me going and motivated to try to, inspire my clients, my family, my friends to do the same.
Talking about the kids, I know you have 2 kids.
Amazing kids.
Oh my God, that are doing some phenomenal things. Tell us how motherhood, is taking you to an extreme level of greatness, with not only with business and adding value to that, but just on the standpoint of being able to balance the two, being able to be a part of your kid's life. How do you go about that every day?
Definitely a support system. That's one. I've been blessed and thankful for a village that always been supportive for me and both my children.
Yes.
So definitely a village. And the balance is being that I am an mompreneur. I'm able to set my schedule around them. So my schedule literally is my kids. They built that foundation of my schedule. So like basketball season, we just finished. Literally, I made sure both my kids play basketball. So now I got to make sure I'm at both games. I'm not missing a game. So I'm scheduled. I'm on a time. Okay. That's how I balance it. I'm on a time, and I just make sure that I am still doing what I'm supposed to be doing with my clients and stuff like that. But I'm a mom first.
Yeah.
So it's just really, I'm on a time. That's how I balance it. Like everything is after that.
Balancing 2 basketball stars, the advantage that they have with having a mom who is heavy in fitness, who's heavy in health and wellness. What's the workout scene with the kids? Like how does that work? Do they work out with you? Like what's going on?
Sometimes they do. And folks don't want to listen to their mama, right? It's so crazy that they are both athletic and they both are, fitness. You have to work out. But it be like pulling teeth sometimes with them. They won't listen to me. They be like, all right, I listen to you enough at home. I do not want to listen to you in the gym or for my workouts. So I could get them in the gym more now. Before it was a lot, but now, my daughter be like, you going to the gym? Oh, I want to go to the gym with you. So now it grew on them because again, it's a habit now. Going to the gym is a habit. I'm going to the gym all the time. So now it's like, dang, she keep going to the gym. All right, maybe let me start going with her because you should. And they do work out with their teams, but I try to tell them like that's not enough. Especially if you're great. And I try to tell my son that too. He's in college now. It's like, y'all work out every day, but what extra work are you putting in? So all I can do is actually just give them and show them, and then it's really on them now. Like their teams.
I'm gonna lead by example, but I'm putting the ball in your court.
Definitely, because I don't want them to feel like I'm forcing them to do nothing. You know what I mean? A little overbearing. But it's here. I'm here. We got equipment at home. So even if you don't want to go to the gym, you can work out at home. Like, so
we can always figure something.
Always. But there's been a few times that I'm like, nope, y'all ain't got no choice. We going to the park, we going to the gym, we doing it. And they do it. But that's definitely been a thing. It's like, yeah, we don't want to listen to you in the gym too. We listen to you in the house.
You know how that go. You know how that goes sometimes.
I do.
So let's jump into, now I want to break down DFIT. I want to talk about DFIT Fitness. I want to talk about, I know DFIT is an acronym as well as your name. Can you please tell us all about DFIT Fitness? How do we get
dedicated inspirational team? How
say
did
it
we come
again for them, D? One more time. Say it again.
Dedicated fitness inspirational team. I started it 9 years ago. And at first my fitness journey was just personal.
Yeah.
It was a personal journey for myself. And when that one friend wanted to start joining me, and I'm telling her everything I knew, I wasn't a pro yet. But I did take it serious because it was goals and, the certain results I wanted to achieve. And I had to take it serious. So once she came aboard and, became my gym partner, and I'm, showing her the ropes, and on it, like I said before, and her transformation, I was whoa. I was like, oh wait.
I can do this.
That's exactly what did it. And I was like, wait. Like the fulfillment of her, the joy I got from her reaching her goals. It was like,
it was a light bulb.
It really was. It was like, wait, I could do this.
Yeah.
I don't gotta do that. I loved it. Like, I really enjoyed being in this place. Like, yeah. So let me see how far I can take this. And honestly, I've been an entrepreneur for 9 years now. And I don't even think I even saw me even going this far with it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I always wanted my own. Being that I was a dancer, I always wanted my own dance studio and all of this. But now I see, like, that was just the warm up. That was the warm up for me. Because now with the fitness studio, with the dance, and I could do all of the physical activities that I do love, enjoy doing with fitness as well. But DFIT, it was just like, once I started, it was just a go. I started doing turns down in Williamsburg. And shout out to Brian and Ashley. They was like, we want to put you on payroll. And I started off an intern, and they was like, we want to put you on payroll. So I was like, all right, like, okay, let me get paid. Now let me start getting paid for it. And I stayed with them for a few years. And then I always had a DOE vendor license. So once I became on payroll with them, the assistant principal and principal got wind of me. She was like, oh, I want to work out. So the head honchos in the building wanted to work out. It was like, oh no, we want to get you in during the day. Yeah. So now I started going into the gym classes. And unfortunately, what I've seen, a lot of the gym classes, they not doing nothing with these kids. I'm like, okay, wait. So now I could really reach the kids, and I really love working with the kids. And that was something I, missed, actually working in the schools and the classrooms. It was like, I do love that interaction with the students. So once I was able to go into the gym class and do what I love, I said, oh, I am here. I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be here. DFIT is here, and we staying. So that's how I started doing with the schools. And it just, from there, I just kept going. It's just really like, it's the freedom. It's the freedom of absolutely doing what I love, the freedom of me making my own schedule. It is definitely the freedom. And I love DFIT for that.
Yeah, it's a different when, and I was having this conversation with somebody maybe a day or two ago. I said, it's a difference when you do what you love. Like, a lot of people do have jobs, and, no shade or nothing toward anybody that has a 9-to-5, but for people that, dream chasers that take the risk, and you want to, do what you love and actually succeed in that. And success is measured, you know, on so many different levels. But when you do what you love and it just resonates around, you know, with everybody that you touch, it shows. When you love what you're doing, it shows up. And the money is the bonus, because it's like, all right, cool. I show up on a different level because I know that this is my passion. This is what I love to do. But just being able to connect and change lives. And just like you said, you walked in a gym class and you know what physical education is supposed to be or what it should look like. And, you know, unfortunately, in some of these schools, it's not that. So to be able to make that difference and to be the face of the change, I'm sure that, you know, that's something that's just phenomenal every time. I know that you cater to everyone, not just the kids, you know, the teens, the adults, the seniors, you know. Can you explain the difference within working with different age groups, and how do you cater to them specifically? So if somebody is watching that's a senior that's interested in, you know, working out or something like that, how would they go about, you know, a class with DFIT or something like that? And what does that workout look like?
So the different, you know, so one, first of all, everybody can do it all. Any exercise can be modified.
Yes.
Whether if it's something from the floor and you can't get down on the floor because of your wrist, then we have the wall. It's less pressure on your wall. If you can't do certain things because of your ankles or your knees, you can work out from a chair.
Yeah. There's
no limitation for fitness. As long as you're moving your body. If you can't go to the gym and lift weights, try aqua aerobics, because now you're in the water and your body's, so it's something out there for everybody, whether you are a senior, a teen. And honestly, it's great. I love working with the kids because they need to know now.
Yeah.
Right. Because a lot of us now are trying to get into our health and wellness at older ages, and harder. Folks are not, you know, folks get real here we go. They get I can't even think
they get stagnant, dude. They stuck in their way,
but definitely get stuck in their way, and they get discouraged because it's painful. You know, when we young, we take in the pain, you know, as young athletes and stuff, we like, oh my goodness, sore muscles. Older, a little ache and pain, folks is like, I don't want that no more.
Yeah.
But not knowing that's gonna help you, whether you got illnesses or aches and pains already, just moving your body will definitely help whatever it is. So I definitely feel like whatever age you are or whatever stage you are in life, there is a way for you to actually take control of your physical health.
Yeah.
There is. Even if you do have injuries or any kind of illness, there are ways, chairs, everything can be modified. But again, you need to have that professional to help you.
Yeah, absolutely. Talking about group classes and
we gotta get it back going. Do they even know we partners here?
So for those who don't know, right? Let me give it to them like this. So I know that you have different organizations as well, outside of DFIT. You have Fituation.
We have Fituation.
Can you please explain to the people? We can do a collaborative effort on here. But what Fituation is, and a little bit of, I'll jump in, but I'll let you proceed with explaining first.
Fituation, y'all, we give you 2 reasons to sweat. We give you 2 reasons to love, to support. We give you reasons to show up. We give you reasons to just be. We give you reasons to move. We give the people reasons.
We give them the reason. We give them the reason.
If y'all don't know why, y'all gonna figure it out with us, okay?
Absolutely. So Fituation is a combination that me and DeFit together we make up. And anytime you see us, it's fitness and it's music combined. I'm behind the music, D's behind the fitness, and we just have an amazing time. And we came up with the name Fituation because we like, listen, what are the two reasons people, sweat? Music and working out, music and movement, so we came up with that concept, and we saw the need for these things in schools and churches and senior homes and things like that. And just to work with Dee, when I said in her introduction, one of my favorite people on the planet, I really mean that, because her resilience and delivering is like, I don't want to say she over delivered, because it might have like a negative connotation, but when I tell you Dee she shows up and she gives the people what she got and what's in her bag. Okay, she get them a little bit more than average, and we give it to everybody. The kids, we have situations in schools, we have situations in the community. We do a breast cancer walk every year. Can you please give us some insight on the breast cancer walk, because we coming up with year 6 this year. Our 6th annual breast cancer awareness walk. And how did we come up with the concept and the idea for the Situations annual breast cancer awareness walk?
So we was having just a meeting in the park.
Absolutely.
We was by one of the schools we did our free classes at, and we was in just meeting in the park because, again, we like to brainstorm. We like to think of what we doing next. Like, what can we do next in our community and our family? Like, what could we do? Like, how could we bring or add some more value? And we sat in that park, thought about stuff. I lost a family member to breast cancer. You've lost people to breast cancer, and it was just like light bulb, like you said.
Yes.
So, okay, and it was like, wait, let's do a breast cancer walk. I was like, all right, boom. I could hit up the principal that I was working with. Could we use the yard, the track and field? It was a go.
Yes.
19 days.
19 days.
We put together our very first breast cancer awareness walk. And from then, I feel like we just got better and better with it.
Continues to grow. We had the first turnout was amazing. Over 100 people. Just when we talk about, love and support, and it takes a village, our support system and the people that believe in the things that we believe in is immense. Like they show up for us, and not just for us, but for reason.
Right.
And we had so many survivors. We did a dedication to them. We spoke with some of the family members. We were able to have them, speak and give encouraging words. And it was very heartfelt.
Yes.
And it's something that we knew that we had to do.
Yes.
It wasn't just like a one-time thing. The success of that first event was like,
but I don't think nothing we do is ever a one-time thing, though.
That's a fact.
Nothing we do is ever a one-time thing.
As Dee said, we were sitting outside preparing for our group classes that Dee runs and I DJ. So it was like a double entendre there. We were doing something and then doing something else and building on doing something else. So that was and continues to be amazing. And as we grow Fituation into a nonprofit organization.
Shout out to NYPD too for collabing with us.
Last year we had our first collaboration with the NYPD. Was amazing. We held it right here in Brooklyn in Herbivore King Park. And we was able to get sponsors. And so this year, we just got to continue to grow. So please, if you hear on the chat and the lookout, continue to look out for that. And we're going to be taking it state to state real soon. So, look out for that. Look out for that. So Dee,
yes,
I want to talk to you about some upcoming things as we talk about upcoming things. And I know you have your hands in a lot and you're working on a lot. A book. you got a book coming up. tell us about
Yeah.
what we can expect,
Yeah.
what you're working on. Can we get a little sneak, tip of what to expect from this? I don't want to tell them what kind of book it is. I want you to tell them, but tell us about what you're working on, what you have coming up.
So I am working on a recipe book with my lovely Diana. Shout out to Diana, because Diana gonna come up
Here
in a
on
lot.
the chat.
I know she here. I know she here.
Absolutely here on the chat. Let me get to some of these comments. So Diana from the beginning, she said, family first always. Yes, we have Janelle in the chat. She says it takes a village. We have Anita. She said, hey, Juneteenth family, happy to be here. Everybody, we have Karen Williams. Shout out to Karen. Karen, I can surely testify. I love ladies doing what you love is the best job, and have fun for reasons. Yes. Janelle loves it. Diana, she said, I remember we did that in 19 days. The momager is on the scene. Yes.
Yeah, she is the ultimate
momager of situation. But go ahead, Dee. So tell us about which I have coming up now.
So it's a collab because my mom is also a poet. So I wanted the idea of it. I wanted, first of all, she got like 3 books already. So and she's a collage artiste.
Yes.
So I'm like, all right, I don't want to do a regular cookbook or recipe book. I'm like, Ma, like, can you write some poems and do some collages for the book? And we do this together. So that's what it really is. It's a lot of some of my favorite, meals, whether it's from, and I'm hitting each food group. So it's going to be vegetables, fruits, grains, proteins, and it's just all healthy food. It's all healthy eats, things you could enjoy, things that you can cook quickly, and affordable.
Yes.
So the whole goal is to really try to get people to try other ways, right? And we're used to the fried foods. We used to the eating now and stuff like that, but that ain't healthy.
Yeah.
So the goal is to try to get people to do more of home cooking, home cooked meals, healthy meals, so we could all live long and happy.
I'm gonna attest to that and say that D, I was at one point in time I was heavy in the gym with D, right? And I'm not.
When you coming back? Because we got an audience, right? So I like to.
This is the accountability right here. D, you
coming back?
I'm coming back soon. Now, what I have been doing is home workouts.
Yeah.
So I'm coming back. I'm gonna make my transformation from out of the house into the gym real soon.
You have a great workout partner because Kiari is with it.
Oh yes. And she holds me accountable to the number. Mommy, you 25? Come on, mommy, 5 more. She holds me accountable. So I definitely love working out with her. And I was just gonna say that just working out with you, meals after the workout, post-workout meals, right? Pre-workout meals, post-workout meals. I'm gonna tell you, I'm buying this recipe book because D is a special kind of cook, right? So when I don't even eat certain things, in post-workout meals, she'll have something ready, little container of food ready, and she's like, "Huh, this is yours." And I'm like, "All right, D, what's this? I don't eat this. What's this?" And I was busting this food down, and just to tell you, like, it's really a mental thing, it's really all in your mind, with what you believe that you like and what you don't like and what you can try and what you don't try, because it's like once I changed that mentality, once she told me what I was eating, after I was eating it, I'm like, oh, but I don't like this. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I do like this, but you just have to be open to the change and committed to the work that's needed in order to see the transformation and see things done. So I commend you on that, D, for
seriously,
being a good cook and being a good instructor.
A lot of people don't like a lot of things, and when they taste it from me, they be like, "Oh, hey, I can eat this."
Different.
So you just gotta try it different ways. And as adults, we definitely gotta, even like myself, it's like certain things I eat now, A few years ago, I probably wouldn't have ate mushrooms. I wouldn't have ate. I
Mm-hmm.
was funny on peppers. Now I could eat a stuffed pepper. Like, it's just certain things, and it's a mindset. And
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's definitely mind over matter. I had to realize, yes, it is my body,
Mm-hmm.
but I gotta be more mindful about everything,
Yeah.
right? Because our bodies are not gonna go where our minds don't allow it, right?
Right. Right.
So it's definitely a mind thing with the food with the
Even
work.
with let me jump in and ask you this, D. Even with people transforming into vegans and things of that nature, have you tried any of like vegan food, I would say, or are you just eating clean with our regular daily food? Like how does that work for somebody that maybe like, oh, because sometimes people associate with eating clean with I can't eat this at all,
You
or
gotta definitely eat. You definitely gotta eat. That
Mhm.
just salad diet is not it. You're not gonna
Yeah.
get results. You might lose a little weight or whatever, but just a salad every day is where's the rest of your nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
And myself, I am not a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do fast and I do different, quarterly different diets. So where I might, for August, I might not do no meat.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 3 weeks ago, I just did a fast. It was literally just all liquid, raw fruits, and raw vegetables. So I
Mm-hmm.
do like to clean my system, reset my system. And for people that may want to slowly, transition into either a pescatarian or vegan,
Mm-hmm.
it's just mainly like slowly ease your way, right? So for somebody that's used to eating meat all the time, you can't just say, I'm gonna go a week straight and not eat meat. So
Right.
start with no meat Mondays, right? Gradually wing yourself off of certain things or those, foods that you want to get away from, because we can't just literally, if we're used to something, can't just go straight cold turkey.
Right.
We're gonna go crazy.
Right.
So, gradually, one day no meat, or 2 days no meat. Gradually wing yourself off of it. And I like doing fasts because again, you get that clarity, you get, you focus on other things, and then you definitely get that reset. Your organs, everything insides are reset. So yeah, definitely. I also do help with that, like food suggestions, and I
Yes.
don't necessarily meal prep for people anymore like that, but meal plan suggestions, I am definitely here for that. And any way I can help with anybody that needs or want to learn how to eat better.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
speaking of reset, right? I know self-care is something major. Love for self is something major. What is some of DFIT self-care tactics? How do you take care and pour back into yourself on a daily?
On a daily. Oh, I ignore everybody on my phone. Now let me stop. Let me be honest. I definitely journal. I journal a lot. I meditate. I also like to take bubble baths.
Mm-hmm.
The gym. That's my self-care.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Um, and just really just being with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people don't even know how to do that.
Yeah.
Right? Because you need to know yourself, love yourself before you could pour into anybody else. So I
Yeah.
do take a lot of time to just be by myself.
The mastery of self. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's important. It's important. Protecting my peace at all times.
Yeah. Yeah. And talking about balance with entrepreneurship, and every day is not as amazing as we want it to be. The trials and the tribulations and the ups and downs, and it's some days is rough, being the boss and being the leader and having the responsibility of, if I don't do, it doesn't get done. um how do you see through challenges that you may have in business, and how do you stay steadfast with the plan? How do you not get discouraged?
God's plan.
And
God
come
first.
on,
God's plan.
I would like, let's transform into the faith part of
God,
it now.
God's
How do you
plan.
keep your faith so
God's plan.
strong and
God's plan.
continue?
God's plan. First of all, God is first. Okay.
Yeah.
That is it. And I am thankful that I have a praying grandmother.
Come on now. Come
And
on.
she really definitely shout out to Margaret, all right, because she definitely was that role model of, going to church, praying. I didn't start off there every Sunday. We went, missed a little bit, but then as I got older, it was a place where I knew I wanted to be more.
Yeah.
I wanted to be there more. I wanted to be closer to God. I wanted to know God more, better. And I think that's how I do it. Like that's the only way I can do it, because like you said, it's not easy. We got good months, we got bad months, so it's definitely keeping God first.
Yes.
Keeping the faith, and it's definitely a mindset. It's a mindset that, listen, he ain't gonna put nothing on me that I can't handle.
Yep.
And this is where I belong. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like this is my purpose, to add value, to help others love themselves more, to feel better about themselves, So it's definitely God. It's all God.
It's always God. It's always God, for sure. And me, D is one of my accountable people that I go to when I need to, just sometimes you need a circle of like-minded individuals that you could bounce off their energy, but not even just for energy, but just for encouragement between the two of, I understand what's happening. I understand what you're going through. We've embarked on a spiritual journey of, we joined the church at the same time. We got baptized, in our later adult years, because it was a personal choice, both of our personal choice individually, but together, just to be able to have that person that you can talk to about certain things, that's definitely needed. And building, I want to talk about teamwork. I'm saying all of that to say, with business, sometimes as a entrepreneur, as a mompreneur, we handle so much, and it's like, now I'm gonna get it done because I know how to do it and I know exactly how it needs to be done, and I know, but just understanding over time and working with other individuals, how important is it to build a team? How important is it to learn to allow other people the space to, join in and share? And how do you do that?
Teamwork make the dream work.
Yeah, so let's talk about teamwork. How does DFIT, I know you were building a DFIT team. Talk to me about it.
I was, and this is something I'm actually working on this spring, and for the summer, because I was in the process of building a team. I had other trainers working with me. One, he went off and became a firefighter. I love him for that.
Amazing.
And then, the other one just didn't work. And my business is my baby, is my brand, it's my business. So it's really hard giving your baby to other people.
Yeah. And trust
listen, and not take care of it the way you would. So right now, over again, I'm like, I don't want to do it by myself, but I have to find the right fits for DFIT. I have to, because everybody, you know what I mean? If you in Best Eye, if you ain't heard of DFIT, I don't know where you've been. If you don't know DFIT, I really don't know. But it's like, really, like, I can't give it to everybody. So this has been a process, and I'm still trying to build a team. Aside from you and the momager, that's been my team, and I can always count on y'all. And then, listen, if it's the three of us, and we know it's
magic happen.
But for just DFIT, I'm definitely ready for a team. I'm definitely ready for a team. So any personal trainers or anybody fitness instructors watching and want to join the team, just holler at me, because I am looking for dedicated fitness inspirational leaders. Okay, because that's exactly what I need it. I want it because I don't want to do all the work anymore. Like I want to do more of the schools and stuff like that, less of the one-on-one training. But then it's hard with that too, because even when I had the team, it was like we want DFIT. Like we want you. Like I don't want to work with nobody else. I want you.
Yeah.
So that's another thing too. When people want you by the popular demand, is like, y'all.
We need everybody need DFIT. We need like a couple of DFITs around. But I absolutely understand what you're saying, because it is, it is a process, and that's what growth is. It's trusting the process, and it's allowing trial and error. Everything is not gonna go perfect, and that's something that I'm constantly learning, because I like for things to almost be at perfection, even if it's an error on my part, that's fine. Right. I'll learn, I'll grow from it. But if it's an error on somebody else's part, it's like, I should have just did it myself, or this is, and we just have to, and that's just the boss in us, but we have to understand and give others the space to grow as well, and to learn and things of that nature. So building a team is absolutely important, and it's valuable. It's a valuable asset to the company as you continue to grow your company. And we're just speaking of phenomenal women and Black women and us just being so boss. Women's History Month is here.
It is.
And we do it every day. It's not just
every day.
It's not just a month. It's not just the recognition of a Mother's Day or like this is something that we do every day effortlessly, and showing up and being present. And we have Janelle on chat. It went by fast. Let me see what some of these chats going, because I see the chat going crazy, and I'll get back to what I was saying real quick. But let me shout out some of these things in the chat. We have D. She said, "You are amazing, dude." She says, "The power of three is." Diana says, "The power of three is powerful." Karen says, "Amen." Janelle said, "Together, everyone achieve more."
Shout out to Nancy.
Due diligence with the right people and mindsets. Absolutely. Faith Walker. Shout out to Cornerstone Baptist Church. Yes. There's so much going on in the chat. The people is here, Dita. The people are here, and they I think that I see so true. It's very much a mindset. The biggest part is paying attention to calorie count. Yes. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I was saying teamwork and all of that, and all of those. Women's History Month. What does being a Black woman mean to you? Before I dig a little bit deeper, but a Black woman, give me the definition of a Black woman in DFIT's eyes.
Diandre Deline Francis Fuller.
Okay.
I gave y'all the whole government. No, but being a Black woman, dang, that's power. That's strength. Like, I feel like there's nothing like the Black woman. From every day to history, being a Black woman, I'm grateful and honored to be a Black woman.
Absolutely. The contributions of Black women in history, and just the contributions that we input every day. How do you feel we continue to raise the bar, and how do you feel that, in what ways do you feel like we need to work on, like we might need to focus on this a little bit more to be able to raise this bar? What are some things that you think as a whole, as women, as Black women in general, that we need to work on, just to empower more and to be able to do more?
We can come together more. Because, and it's just crazy, because I was talking with one of my friends on her shows, and it was just like, and I'm gonna stick with fitness because that's my lane. Like, it's not a lot of togetherness and collaboration in Brooklyn, period, with a lot of fitness trainers and fitness people. So that is something that I feel like we need to do, and I want to do. I do have a friend, Stan. Shout out to Stand By Me Fitness. She's one person that I know, and she's like, D, nah, we got to do this. Like, we need to bring it together. We need to bring, the unity and fitness with the Black female trainers, because if you go look at Atlanta and go to Atlanta Fitness, they together. The
they
unity
are
is real. So
yes.
this is, and I'm gonna stick to where we at and who, Brooklyn needs to come together more.
Yes.
Everybody could eat. I don't care if you think we doing the same thing. We really not doing the same thing, because there's only one DFIT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I don't mind coming together with other female trainers. I love it. Like, it's power in numbers. Like,
yes.
you know what I mean? We can reach more. My clients, from this person clients, we can reach more people, and that is the goal. We want to inspire and help as many people as we can to spread awareness on healthier lives and our wellness. So it's definitely coming together more. We definitely need more of a community when it comes to the Black women in fitness in Brooklyn.
What are you most proud of, D?
My kids.
Come on now.
My kids, my son in college, and my daughter's in her junior year.
Shout them out. We need the names, D, because they not just like, ordinary. Oh, he's in college. Guy's a superstar already.
I do got a superstar already. My daughter don't like the limelight. She don't want none of that limelight. She's like, no. Like, but the son is a superstar, and it's so crazy. Even in the gym, they be like, "You a superstar? You got superstar kids." It's just, I'm like, y'all, I'm not even a superstar yet. Like, not yet, y'all, not yet. Yeah. But I'm most proud of them. And again, it took a village. I'm grateful that I've had that village to support me and them, but they are who and what I'm proud of most, because they the best part of me. So
come on now, talk about it.
They the best part of me. My son, he's a freshman at Keene University. And his major, y'all, I'm pissed. His major is entrepreneurial something, but I feel like he should have done tech, because I done learned how to be an entrepreneur. Books, myself, my mama, my friend, you know what I mean? So I feel like, he ain't need to make that his major, but these kids don't.
You gotta let him make his own decisions, though.
Don't listen to me. So it is what it is. But he's in college. That's what matters.
Congratulations.
He ain't do so bad. B's and C's his first, semester. My daughter, she's a great student. She's a great athlete. So many MVPs throughout this basketball season she got in our Union County.
Yeah.
But they're great. Yeah. They're just great. They've always been great students. They've always been great athletes. And they are the best part of me.
I love it. Short-term goals, long-term goals. In the near future, we got a little snippet of what we can expect with the book being one. But what are some short-term goals that DFIT has, and what are some long-term goals that we can look forward to?
Short-term goals?
You showing up today. You got a lot of things going on.
The short-term goals.
Just give us one if you have one. We can stick to the book with that. That's one that's coming real soon.
But that's kind of long term, because it's gonna be volumes. It's gonna be.
You ain't what
I just said, we don't do one of something. There's never a one of something. So that's not.
Tell us about the editions. Okay.
We're gonna have a salad edition. It's gonna be different volumes. Okay.
Got you.
I can't say the book for that. Short-term girls. I guess I'm gonna talk about this pain that I got, y'all. It's embarrassing, but I'm gonna share with y'all. On Monday, quickly, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking into a health food store, wondering why it was closed. Instead of stopping and looking, I kept on walking, and I walked into a metal pole. So my whole right side right now is like in pain.
Yeah.
So the short-term goal is to actually heal.
Yes.
From this, because
absolutely. Thank God that it wasn't anything worse, and we got here not only for the interview but just here like today.
Girl, I'm over here like, dang,
But yeah, we wouldn't have known had you not said anything to push.
Nah, I look busted. The energy is not even on 100. So yes.
Let me tell you something. Dee's always, her energy is always even in the pain. She's still showing up. So I appreciate that.
But long term, we gotta get to the long term because
give me the long term. Give me the
long term for DFIT. Definitely, once my daughter graduates high school, I definitely want to open up physical location.
Okay.
Fituation definitely has to go on its world tour.
Yes.
Absolutely. We definitely gotta get this on tour. Fituation and DeFit. And the long-term goal is definitely to just expand worldwide. I don't want to just keep it in Brooklyn or New York. I want everywhere and everyone to know DFIT.
Yeah.
And that's the long term. So we're gonna open up shop. My daughter got one more year of high school. And it's up from there. Yeah.
It's up.
It's
okay. Up. I'm here for every part of the journey, D. I'm excited beyond, just now, but I'm excited just to continue to see you grow, to see you grow into your purpose and walk in that confidently and without a shadow of a doubt, just believing in yourself and continuing to do that. So congratulations to you a million times over for just being you and staying true to who you are and what you do and what you offer all of us. Let me ask you, who is your favorite hip hop artist?
I don't have a favorite.
When I saw this question, I said, I don't really think I know that answer for you.
Right. I don't really have a favorite like artist. I don't have a favorite song. I really like a lot of different things. And I feel to say a favorite, I don't feel there's one artist that is the same. Everybody brings something different. So I never could say, nah, this is my favorite. No, like I like this person. I like that person. So I don't have a favorite.
Who you listening to right now? Who in rotation right now? Who we listening to right now?
My playlist is all over the place.
Listen, nobody is the favorite. Everybody equal treatment, and that's it.
I got the most eclectic playlist. I go from the gospel, from the Spanish, to the Afrobeats, to the reggae, to the jazz, to the I love music.
Love music. That's it. Music. We'll keep it on that one. We'll keep it on that one. You said it's just about the music for me.
It is. It's about the music for me. If I can move to it, it's my favorite.
There we go. If I can move to it, it's my favorite. I'm with it. What does Juneteenth mean to you?
Ooh, reflection and rejoice.
Yes.
Reflection and rejoice. It's a celebration. It's a celebration where we can acknowledge where we came from and where we're going.
I love it. Reflection and rejoice. Y'all better get with it. What do you want the community to take away from today's session?
Get fit with DFIT. No.
Yeah, that's
it. Right with DFIT if you know what's good for you. Because movement is truly medicine. But honestly, I hope everybody at least try to move at least 30 minutes a day. I'm not saying go be, a gym rat, but just move your bodies. Take a walk around your block. Go to a park and walk around. Just move your body because honestly, it really is medicine. I'm not big on medication because I'm more on the holistic wellness. So again, movement is medicine. Our food is medicine. Be mindful of what you are putting in your bodies and what you don't move, you lose. And
Yeah.
that's major.
Major.
So I hope, you know.
Major key alert. Major key alert. Lastly, Dee, my question to you is it's one question, but it has 3 parts to it. What's one thing you feel you owe yourself now? What's one thing you feel you owe yourself one day? And what's one thing you owe yourself later?
I owe myself now consistency.
Okay.
And you said later? No.
One day.
One day.
Mm-hmm.
I owe myself?
Yeah.
One day?
And I said it wrong. It should be now, later, and then one day. So what's one thing you feel you owe yourself now? What's one thing you feel you owe yourself later? And what's one thing you feel you owe yourself one day?
Good questions. All right. So I said now consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Later, what I owe myself? The dream life, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm living it now, but I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's more to come. There's levels to it.
Absolutely.
And one day, I don't know.
The consistency is going to bring the dream life.
Hello.
And then after the dream life is here, the one day is, that could still be yet to know. I don't know.
So it's gonna. I'm just say one day it's just gonna be complete freedom, financially, just all of the above freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, I want it all. That's one day. That's what I'm gonna owe myself one day.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm here for it. I feel it. It's coming, D. It's coming.
Oh, I know.
It's coming.
I know.
It's coming. Let me jump into this before we get out of here. To all of my entrepreneurs and my business owners on the check-in, or my vendors on the check-in, can we please pull up the screen? Because March 20th at 7 p.m. we have a vendor information session that will be streaming live. Make sure you tap in. What are we giving you in this vendor information session? We are telling you all about the Juneteenth festival that will be taking place June 14th to June 19th. Okay, we have amazing perks. We have some financial plans if you need it. We have benefits for you. We are focusing on showcasing you and your business. So make sure you tap in with that. Okay, this is the time. This is the place. We are the people that you want to connect with. So March 20th, that is next week. Yeah, next week. So make sure you tap in 7 p.m. for that. You can go to our social media, Juneteenth NY, and message us or click the link and you'll be able to get that information for that. Also, we have a call for models, our fashion models. If you are a model of any sort, we have casting calls that will be taking place. Tap in, D. Tap in. March 23rd, March 24th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Okay. We are looking for hair and makeup artists are needed as well. So please, if you know anybody, the deadline for that application is coming up on April 1st. Okay. So please tap in. We got the casting calls coming up. The deadline is April 1st for the models. The deadline for the hair and artist makeup is April 30th. So we're offering exposure, networking, portfolio enhancement, collaboration opportunities, skill development, brand exposure, access to products and discounts, and a contribution to a creative community. So tap in with us. I'm telling you, this is your chance for your talent to be exposed, or for you to be exposed in the fashion show. So tap in. Again, Juneteenth. It is June 14th to June 19th. We are celebrating this year. The actual festival is the 14th to the 16th. So tap in with us here. Back to you, D. Before we get out of here, I just must say it's always a pleasure. I love you long time for free. And this is just the start of the amazingness. So continue to be great. Tell the people where they can follow you, where they can catch you, all of that good stuff.
Instagram at _DFIT_. Facebook page is DFIT FITNES. www.dfitfitness.com. I wonder if I could share it. I could probably share it.
Do we? I know they was pulling up your social media. We'll definitely have all of that in our post for you guys to be able to connect. And please drop these information in the chat below for everybody to be able to connect with her as well. And yeah, this has been a fitness healthy session that we are happy about. And make sure you follow us on Juneteenth NY on Instagram or at Juneteenth NY. I said,
yeah, look out for these classes because April we back on, Key.
April we back on, classes back on. Make sure you follow me at Forever ABG. And visit that website, foreverambg.com. And of course, I Had a Praying Grandmother. Everything I Had a Praying Grandmother at I Had a Praying Grandmother. I Had a Praying Grandmother.shop. Until next time, D, you know you can come back anytime when you got something going on. The book, you want to do the book launch up here, you want to do anything, stop back in on us, okay?
Hello.
We appreciate y'all. Another amazing edition of Women's History. This is the Women's History of today. Us being here, DFIT, MBG. We out. Until next time. Thank y'all for joining. What's going on, Juneteenth family?
I have to take the lead because if I don't now, when will I do it?
These are all dance groups mixes from since 90.
And risks are important. Risk creates results.
Make sure that you surround yourself with not only the word, but with positivity.
Foremost, for having me on for Lunch and Learn.
We start off by wearing all of the hats. Pun intended right there on the hats. But we start
special needs children with disabilities. I have over 30 years plus experience as a quality professional.
We basically reconstructing what we took part in deconstruct. All the street maintenance. That's how we came up with street maintenance.
I almost had to deal with MCA Records at the age of 19.
Wait a minute. I also partner with other daycare. We're not in a competition yet. We're not in a competition.